A small oak bound in black chains grows stout in a lonesome glade. Its roots wrap around the bones of a fallen warrior, and its stunted limbs reach towards his axe and shield, as if to raise them again in defense of something worthwhile.
I'm always up for an adventure.
The first breath of fall fills your lungs, crisp in the morning rays of an aging summer sun. Before you lies the space that mountains made, like open hands for life to grow beneath low clouds. A trail plunges into the vale ahead. Behind you, there is nothing. No memory of yourself or how you came to this place. Just the gentle pull of a sloped path and the courage to draw the next card from the deck of fate. A pilgrim bearing a stone walks along a riverbank. Startled by your sudden appearance, the stone is raised in defense.
Who are you?
Trust the axe.
Select playing cards to attack. You can throw singles, pairs, or any valid poker hand. Then select an enemy. The best poker hand wins, and the damage dealt is equal to the number of cards used in attack. So singles deal 1 damage, pairs deal 2, and so on. When you're done, flip the stone by clicking it and end your turn.
I must stay the path.
The defender must match the number of cards used in attack, so block singles with singles, pairs with pairs, and so on. If the defender wins, the attacker takes the damage.
You better not dull my axe. That's not a valid attack. That's not a valid attack. That's not a valid attack.
Huh? Stay back! Wait! Wait! Forgive my haste, stranger, but the forest is no longer safe. The creatures bear arms and walk on 2 feet, pulled from their embrace of Mother Earth by the lure of power. Here, take this healing draught to restore the vigor our misunderstanding cost you.
Pain? What pain?
You've forgotten yourself? This shady path leads to a witch versed in brews known to stir the mind. But I must follow the river. Swift journey, traveler. The seasons are changing. Warmth won't be free for long.
I just came up with a new move.
The The sun mottles the forest floor in leaves of light. A strange fire weaves its way through the woods.
Hold your shield high!
When defending, an enemy draws cards equal to its defense minus your offense. When attacking, enemies draw cards equal to their offense minus your defense.
I have to match the number of cards in the attack. It's my turn. Here comes the maelstrom! Thrust the axe! That hand won't work.
What a curious creature. You don't recall seeing a fox go on two legs, much less wielding a spear by lantern light. Of course, you don't remember much at all. Fortunately, the struggle has returned some of the memory to your limbs.
It's all about the gains!
A strange smell guides you through the thickening thicket to a wall of thorns. There, you spy a hut, sinking in the mist. A cauldron lid clatters in the contest against its contents, losing upon your arrival to a viscous hand.
It's my turn. Take your best shot!
This die represents shields which are consumed before hit points, but are removed at the start of your turn.
have to match the number of cards in the attack. You better not dull my axe! I'm ready for anything! It's my turn. Do your worst. Hold your shield high!
Oh, my hero. Long roots on you, and nigh a trace of that foul infernal magic that caused my cauldron to bubble over so willfully. Now, how to thank you for saving me from my renegade soup? Lost your past? Well, where's the last place you remember seeing it? This misty potion is good for the memory, or perhaps you prefer a health tonic? A banquet in every bottle.
The path from The path.
The gods favor me!
A thaumaturge, an alchemist, a bit of a cook. I am these things. But an oracle is what you require. Seek out the crook in the mountains where the sun makes its bed. There you will find a circle of stones and a cave beyond it. Should you survive, you will come to a desert of black sand, where a grand pillar cut by giant hands reaches into the blue vault. The Oracle's temple sits like a jewel atop this scepter. But be warned, infernal magic leaks from this cave like an open wound. I will have to find a new place to collect the slime for my soup.
A white tree emerges from the mist like a lonely ghost. Its bare branches bring a strange sorrow to the rim of your eyes. Just then, two figures leap from the bushes and scare away the spectre of a memory. This enemy has a trait. Enemies with guard must be attacked before enemies without guard. Click and hold a card to pick it up and learn more.
Shield at the ready! Thrust the axe!
When an attack hand matches a defense hand in value, no damage is dealt.
Hold your shield high!
A strange man leans against a sack of goods on the side of the road. A single eye gleams at you from the shade of a wide-brimmed hat.
I've little care for the makings of man, second-hand goods and all. But the leaves you bear, those I shall trade for something more useful to you.
Give me that!
You track a timid path to a bend in the river, arriving as the pilgrim hurls his rock at a wall on the far bank. It chips and tumbles into the water.
Just a single stone.
You hear him sigh.
That's all my life was. This wall represents the unknown, or so my ancestors say. I've thrown the stone I brought from the mouth of the river, and so I join my strength to the arm of my descendant who will, someday, break this wall. Was the witch able to conjure your past?
He asks.
My pilgrimage is over, but it sounds as if yours has just begun. This is the fastest path up the mountain, but there is smoke that smells of meat, and I know not its source. The other road curls by the den of a great bear who, legend claims, taught the other animals to stand. I doubt any path will be simple, but whichever you walk, I hope it gets you to where you need to go.
Take the most direct. There is something unsettling about this. Take the most direct. You come upon a camp of lively forms, frolicking around a tall flame. Fluidly, their dance flows into advance. You scarcely have time to raise your defense.
You'd better not dull my axe! Thrust the axe! Hold your shield high! not dull my axe!
There are memories in the fun. You cannot. There are memories in the.
My might yet grows!
The sun sets in a stone cradle, lighting an orange beacon before giving into night. You follow the last rays to ruins high on the ridge. Stones stand like teeth before a yawning cavern. A black robe hovers ominously over a central altar.
Feel that already! Axe! Feel that already! Hold your shield high! Your fate is sealed!
Branch of the life tree, to what hand are you wielded? Why blossom in time of autumn? Can't you feel the breath of coming winter?
The luster fades from the golden thread, and the cloth falls dead in the wind. The mouth of the cave heaves a baleful breath. A faint glow within grows more insistent as your eyes begin to accept the darkness.
I like to take my time.
The reeds keep a cautious distance from a sharp shrub that stabs from the stone. In its shallow shadow, a curved blade that was pushed into the heart of two mothers now pierces the earth above the daughter. Once wielder, twice loved.
I will take the contract.
The mist halts at the mouth of the cave, afraid to enter. A faint orange glow feeds crumbs to your starving eyes. Thunder echoes through the cavern, but there was no storm outside. Strange silhouettes serpentine around stalagmites. Eyeless creatures with crude weapons fleeing from something in the depths. This time, surprise is on your side.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
I'm not done yet.
This will be the key. I will end this. You are not fit to fight my shadow. Time to strike.
Second fang.
This will be the key. Surrender, and this will be painless. I feel sharper.
A blast of sulfur fills the cave with deadly heat. The mouth of the tunnel drips orange as it cools from the passage of something hot enough to walk through stone. You throw yourself into an opening to escape the heat. You plunge through a shaft of smooth stone, cut by squares of light, sliding for minutes before you're ejected into a cavernous hall. Whoever gouged the stone from the mountain's belly left columns standing like ribs. Rivulets of fire flow between the seams in the stone, no thicker than a hair, pulsing into the chamber ahead. Pitiful figures shamble from behind the pillars, perhaps once human, but long ago. The color has been taken from their flesh, and their hands gnawed into permanent grips around weapons with still glowing runes.
Time to strike. This will be the key. You are not fit to fight my shadow.
The power offered by the blade appears difficult to let go. Safer to leave it untouched.
Deadlier yet. I can't use that right now.
In the chamber beyond dwells a mural of a banquet. From the vantage of a plate at the end of a long table. At the other end, a pair of eyes, like two stars in a black sky, attend the feast. Beyond the mural is a statue of a drake with jaws frozen in complaint. There is something in its mouth, encased in glass. A masterwork of articulated brass hovers in a sphere of glass, clasped delicately between the spear-tipped points of the drake's teeth. Reach out for the... Leave the gaunt. Reach out. Leave the gaunt. Reach out. The jaw snaps shut, shattering the glass and swallowing the relic. Eyes beam and stones stir as the drake rises from its timeless repose, throwing clouds of dust from wings spread wall to wall.
Vanish. I will end this. You are not fit to fight my shadow. That's a reaction. That's a reaction. No. Ready.
My daggers will sing.
The slate drake falls to ruin, and once the dust has settled, a gauntlet glistens in a pale shaft of light. Leave the gauntlet.
I will put this.
Leave the gauntlet. True.
Ah,
A doorway gleams like a fiery ingot on the far wall. It casts a carpet of orange light into the room, beckoning you forth. The merchant from the woods sits among his goods in a small antechamber. Before you manage a word, he speaks.
Never mind how I got here. More impressive that you're here, actually. Now, my little branch, about those leaves.
here's your coin.
A narrow footway dares you beyond the door. Lava pumps through arched veins into a sphere in the center of a cyclopean cylinder cut into the heart of the mountain. Somehow, the air is cold. 3 flickers of heatless flame splash from the lava flow and await you on the platform that skirts the orb.
Surrender, and this will be painless. Time to strike. I will end this.
My daggers will sing. Time to strike.
Forget the sphere. Just close your...
What?
Forget what?
No technique is forbidden.
A low moan emanates from deep within the orb and reverberates in your chest. You realize that the sphere is a mold, now cracking. The sphere breaks apart in cries of steam. The heat drained from the mountain has been gathered here into one yet hungering form. Eyes gleaming through the mist. It speaks.
You are not fit to fight my shadow. Time to strike. Talon's ready. You have a price on your head. Time to strike. Vanish. You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Of light between the armor dim, and the swirling smoke loses its purpose as the helmet comes to a clattering stop. Ringed eyes fade, beholding you as their final act. Stairs spiral around the center spire, vanishing into a pale blue haze that peers down from high atop the shaft. Hours later, the stairs bring you to a passage filled with a sand of pulverized obsidian. Beyond lies a sea of black dunes beneath a cerulean sky.
I will need to resharpen my blades.
Lost in a sea of sand, a lithe tree grows from the memory of a sage that rests here. Long did he journey for truth to save man, and on the last page of the last book he ever lifted, found that the only thing which keeps man walking is hope, and the only thing that can kill it is knowing.
I have unearthed the secrets beneath the sand.
Sky blue over rippling ebon. The desert whispers a breeze scented of sun-baked stone. The tower on the stark horizon stirs a curious nostalgia. Estranged memories set your feet in motion, and the sand replies with firm footing. A slavering beast greets you at the crest of the first dune. Then the ground erupts behind you.
I wield a menagerie of elements. I have seen your end. I wield a menagerie of elements. Prepare yourself. A simple cantrip.
Grasp at the spreading strands of your memory before the...
I've learned a new spell.
The path to the monolith brings you to a slack between the dunes, where vultures circle. The desert cedes to your steps and welcomes you in. You begin to sink, and the vultures descend. Swallowed by sand, you nearly suffocate before spilling into the belly of the desert. Sifted light falls on strewn bones, and something stirs in the deeper darkness.
The stars are in alignment. A simple cantrip. Lend me your power. My power is ancient. The sand holds many secrets. I cannot attack again this round. The stars are in alignment.
Search the strewn bones. The acrid.
As long as I'm not injured, pain will not stop me.
You crawl through a crumbling tunnel for hours, coming at last to a cul-de-sac of soft sand. After some digging, you sprout under a canopy of stars. A shimmering path slivers over dunes beneath the moonlight, vanishing into the fold where sand and stars join hands. A close inspection confesses a carpet of fine flakes angled to glint in lunar light. This place is only for the dead and those who wish to join them. The point of a pyramid. The point of a strangely familiar figure in fine clothes offers a limb of square leaves to a king, girdled by gold and jewel. Or is it the other way around? A graveling groan calls your attention to a shifting slate in the middle of the chamber. Sarcophagus means eater of flesh. But this meal has refused the slow digest of time.
My power is ancient. I know where to dig. The mana is flowing. Prepare yourself.
Mission accepted.
Sky blue over rippling ebon. The desert whispers a breeze scented of sun-baked stone. The tower on the stark horizon stirs a curious nostalgia. Estranged memories set your feet in motion, and the sand replies with firm footing. A slavering beast greets you at the crest of the first dune. Then the ground erupts behind you.
Surrender, and this will be painless. I will end this. Time to strike. I'm not through. I will end this. My daggers will sing.
Catch your breath. Catch your breath.
I feel sharper.
The path to the monolith brings you to a slack between the dunes, where vultures circle. The desert cedes to your steps and welcomes you in. You begin to sink, and the vultures descend. Swallowed by sand, you nearly suffocate before spilling into the belly of the desert.
Time to strike. I'm not through. You are not fit to fight my shadow.
It's over!
Vanish, talons ready.
The axe search the street.
A useful tool.
You crawl through a crumbling tunnel for hours, coming at last to a cul-de-sac of soft sand. After some digging, you sprout under a canopy of stars. A shimmering path slivers over dunes beneath the moonlight. This place is only for the dead and those who wish to. Up and down you scale the dunes, each time a little lower. Only as the spire sets on the horizon is your slow descent made clear. A peak of bright satin flaps cheerfully in the morning sun as fragrant oils and roasted arabica dance on the wind. But something foul frolics in the young shade. whirling through valuables in the tent until turning towards you.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Wary of the lamps you rob. Now, you've leaves for me.
The merchant points to the horizon.
In gratitude, I'll go against my nature and give you one for free. Walk in the shade of the white tree when the sun is at eventide, but beware the low sands.
A leafless shock of white bolts from the nadir of this giant black basin. The sun has only begun its descent, but it's enough to paint the path of its shadow. Leaning in the shallow shade of the white tree, you feel the sands begin to shake and swell. You scramble away, but a black tide gives chase. Then erupts a mouth to the abyss itself.
Talon is ready. This will be the key. This will be the key. Surrender, and this will be painless. Vanish. Time to strike. You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Fang. Surrender, and this will be painless. This will be the key. This will be the key. Alan's ready. I'm not done yet.